Welcome to Class 5 Maths Mela. Today we're diving into Chapter 1, titled We the Travelers. Will be exploring the solutions together, breaking down each problem step by step. Let's get started and make sense of the journey ahead. Here, we're looking at a table of numbers alongside their written forms. The task is to fill in the blanks correctly, making sure to use commas where they're needed. This exercise helps us practice reading and writing large numbers clearly, something that's easy to overlook but really important for accuracy. Notice how commas break the numbers into manageable chunks, making them easier to understand at a glance. Let's focus on getting these details right. Here we see a set of numbers, each paired with its full written form. This helps us connect the digits to their spoken equivalents, a useful skill when dealing with large figures. Notice how each number breaks down into thousands, hundreds, and smaller units, making them easier to say and understand. It's a simple exercise, but it builds confidence in working with numbers in both written and spoken form. Let's keep this clarity in mind as we move forward. Let's look at the solution to question 3. We start by arranging the given numbers in increasing order, from the smallest to the largest. This helps us see their relative positions clearly. If you need a hand, you can use the number line below as a visual guide. It's a simple but powerful way to organize numbers and understand their sequence better. Here's a question that challenges how we compare numbers. A student says 9,990 is greater than 49,014 just because 9 is bigger than 4. But is that right? To figure this out, we'll use the number line below to see exactly where these numbers sit. This visual helps us understand their true size, not just the first digit. Let's fill in the blanks and find out who's correct and why. When we look at numbers on a number line, the one to the right is always greater than the one to the left. So 9,990 is less than 49,014. But why? Even though 9 is bigger than 4, we don't just compare digits one by one. First, we check how many digits each number has. Since 9,990 has 4 digits and 49,014 has 5, the 5-digit number is always larger. That's why 49,014 is greater than 9,990. Now, let's look at a digit swap problem. We start with the number 1,478. Swapping the digits 7 and 4 gives us 1,748, a simple change. But what if we want to make a number larger than 5,500 by swapping just 2 digits? The solution is to swap the 1 and the 8, creating 8,471. Or, we can swap the 1 and the 7, making 7,418. Both swaps give us numbers well above 5,500. Here, we're looking at how swapping just 2 digits in the number 10,593 can create new numbers that fit specific ranges. First, if we switch the 0 and the 3, we get 13,590, which sits nicely between 11,000 and 15,000. Next, by swapping the 1 and the 5, or the 1 and the 9, we get 50,193 or 90,513. Both of these are well above 35,000. It's a simple trick, but powerful for exploring number ranges. Here, we're asked to swap 2 digits in the number 48,247 to create 2 new numbers. First, to make it as small as possible, we swap the 2 in the hundreds place with the 4 in the 10,000s place. That gives us 28,447. Then, to make the biggest number, we swap the 4 and the 8, resulting in 84,247. It's a simple switch, but it changes the number dramatically. Thanks so much for joining me today. If you found this useful, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share. It really helps us keep the conversation going. I appreciate your time, and I look forward to seeing you next time.